Hello everyone, it's Fred from Notes of a Nomad again. This time is a little bit different. I'm going to ask if you know of somebody. I want you to help me find my Zoldo. You say Zoldo? Don't you mean Waldo? Well, I thought Waldo was already taken. So what comes after W, X, Y, Z? So Zoldo. I'm looking for a person in North America who can assist with a pilot project that I'm working with Ravi, the fellow I collaborate with in Nepal. We've been discussing about the topic that he sort of introduced to me and I got excited about last week, solving problems. And this is all about helping young people solve problems. So this particular time, I'd like to explain to you who we're looking for and ask you if you know anyone who might know someone who might know someone who could work on this pilot project to help introduce a technique of easily introducing it to children and young people on how they could solve problems. So let me stop sharing my screen and explain. Now, Ravi has been working for 15 years or more in the school system in Nepal. They've introduced what they call student quality circles. These can be very complicated because they're based on the Japanese technique in the manufacturing where they have quality circles and they study problems and they solve the problems. Well, this is not simple. And to introduce this to young people can be overwhelming in many cases and takes a long time. The other thing that his background is agile technology and computer programming. Now, you may not be familiar with agile, but there's a wonderful TED talk on young people and families using agile, A-G-I-L-E, technology where you get together and you discuss the problems and you, with children, work on the solutions and they're part of it and you listen to them. Now, agile is really software development, but there's a wonderful TED talk, which if you're interested and you need some, I can send you the details about it. And that gives you the impression on how children can get involved using agile to solve problems. And this is what Ravi's doing. He's putting together what he wants to call agile circles. And we're looking for a group of people who would be willing to work on this pilot project. And here's a little bit of background on what we're looking for. The ZALDOs that we're looking for would be probably involved in the education system somewhere. Means they could easily recruit a small group of individuals to try setting up an agile circle. By the end of December, we're hoping to have approximately 15 people from around the world. 3 in North America, 3 in Europe, 3 in Africa, 3 in Asia, and 3 in Australia. Now we're looking for the one person, and I'm looking for the one person in North America who can recruit another 2 individuals. So that would be the 3 in North America who would attend by the end of December the introduction on how the agile circles work, who would then, those 3 people would then recruit a group or maybe 3 groups of young people and introduce the agile circles to them. Now, it's expected that the young people, once they've got it, wouldn't need supervision, maybe a bit of mentoring from time to time, but wouldn't require ongoing adult supervision. They would be able to run this on their own, the agile circles, to solve problems. Now, why is solving problems important? Well, like I said last time, to help young people solve problems is very, very positive. First of all, for your personal business, if you solve problems, it makes you feel good. You feel better and content when you are able to solve your own problems. To help in your community to solve their problems, there's nothing like helping others solve problems. And when you do that, you feel fulfilled. And if you go into business or any organization as an adult, what is their main mandate? Normally, it's to solve problems. If you are successful in solving problems, you will run a successful organization and successful business. That is why to teach young people an easy and simple way to get together and help solve problems together is very powerful and very effective. So what I'm asking, do you know anyone who could be the ZALDO in North America, who has some background in working with young people, who probably is associated with the education system somewhere, who could recruit a group or recruit two other individuals who could recruit a group of youngsters who could learn how to run and become part of these agile circles. So think about it. Do you know anyone who knows someone, or maybe knows someone who could please let me know, because we'd like to get them together, all 15 people from around the world, and introduce the Agile Circle so they can implement them in this pilot project. So that's it from Notes of a Nomad, looking for some assistance. So I appreciate hearing from you for whatever thoughts you have. So bye for now, wishing you, your family, and friends lots of love and laughter. And adios from Fred and Notes of a Nomad.